Так. Бах. Всем привет. Че, погнали? Звук есть? Меня слышно? Зашел бы, проверил. У нас больше не кнопок. Ой, блин, с очками вот можно было и не краситься, короче. Я лампу выше задрала. Как? В итоге. Пунь-пунь. Что-то вообще страшно, по-моему. Так лучше, нет? Вот так надо сидеть, чтобы было видно, что я еще и накрашена. Потому что я полчаса делала. Надо сюда какой-нибудь скример воткнуть, что-то. Я забыла кнопки. А, ладошки же. В смысле повыше? Я знаю, что она обрезана. Я же еще вот так буду сидеть. Так, блин. Начинается. Сейчас. Камеру вообще вот сюда надо ставить. Вот сюда на пол на штатив. Чтобы она сбоку снимала. Сейчас. 5 сек. Если сломанным ногтем по клавиатуре не попаду. Что-то, по-моему, сильно громко, нет? Я могу играть громче. Слушай звук. Мне кажется, что играет громко. А я забыла кнопки. Звук игры есть? Подожди.
It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up.
А, они меня пугают. Это по сюжету, да? Ну это реально хель. Ты не видел этот инст?
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
О,
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on.
Фига
Feel
прикол.
sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your soul.
Come on. There.
Чего происходит?
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Dillian. It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Sean?
No, it's not. It's a trick. She knows this. It's a
Смотрим
trick.
фильм.
He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
Куда мы упали, я что-то не
The
понимаю.
light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening? Go towards it. There it is. You're imagining things. It's Dillian. He's gone. You were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. We told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
В смысле медленно? Мы же еле ползем. Мы ранены.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father, Zinbal, made sure of that.
You can do it.
Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Ай, чё? Раненая в бок. Куда-то бежит.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. That's the truth.
There he was,
Where is he?
the lone figure of a boy.
He's there. Under the tree.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree.
See him. You have to
She remembers the first time she saw him.
Но тут же неспроста так все затемнено.
He moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted, and for the first time in years she felt a ray of hope.
Where is he? He's there. Where is he? He's there. Under the tree. You can see him. Come, you have to keep Dillian going. Keep going.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother... Death for Sigmund and his brother seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
А что это мы сосредоточиться не можем? Херня какая-то. Странно. Мы почему-то не можем на этом сосредоточиться. У меня что, чат не работает, что ли? Ой, да ты или помри уже, или что? Погоди, ты погоди.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try. The sword comes out with Sigmund's touch. His brother is Sigmund. As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even a great Sigmund. So she sends her sons, but their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister watches him.
И чё? Мы долго страдать-то будем так.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own
Кирилл, ты где?
dance, wishing those fleeting moments of
Скучно
light
как
stretch
бежать так,
out
зеленому. Еще и просто тупо бежать вперед.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really think it's real? You want to believe it's real, but it's a trick. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going?
О, макияж пропал.
What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I'm not
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment, when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
You killed him.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here!
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone!
You will die here,
No!
and all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Я чуть не уснула. Как же скучно. Боже мой.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Там бойня.
Sigmund's sister
Да серьезно, я
trades
сейчас
shapes
уснула.
with
Это что такое?
sorcerers, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Что за фигня? Так, если так дальше пойдет, я усну, блин. Где экшен-то? Что ты, блин? Не, правда, я сейчас усну нахер. Что за приколюхи-то? Где? Нормальная игра.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart,
Ну что за...
as there is always a
Блин,
heavy price to
где
pay.
драки? А что там за ворота тогда были, которые не поддались мне? Так, ясно. Что делать? Да блин! Я так не играю. В смысле, типа, во-первых, где выход, а во-вторых, я сейчас усну. Где мобы? Чего за ерунда? Дайте мне мобов. Потому что я правда усну. Почему она не хочет видеть головы? И все в головах. Она не хочет. Не, это серьезно, это не смешно. Саша! Что делать, если мобов нет? А там дверь не открывалась. Что делать, если мобов нет? Да нет, блин, каких холодах? Я иду и залипаю, потому что мобов нет, я просто вперед иду. Да куда? Да я ее уже читала. И он, блин, что-то шебуршит мне в ухо, и я, короче, засыпаю от этого. А? Оно ледяное. Я бы кофе попила. Дайте мне хоть с кем-нибудь подраться-то. Я ничего не понимаю. Да, я приперлась. У меня безвыходное положение какое-то. Здесь не с кем воевать. Я сейчас усну. Я уже раза 3 уснула. Это не смешно что-то. Ну, меч. Дай мне меч. Дай меч. Вот, ну, я же подходила сюда. Доставай. Ну, это другая такая. Понятно, нахер все 3 идут. 4 даже.
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name.
Грамота собачка.
It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge grammar by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to.
Ну, наконец-то, блин, я вроде чуть-чуть оклемалась. А то я, правда, был бы стрим, как, короче, в стримах вспыш. Не вздумай. Берешь. Да пошла ты в жопу, что ты делаешь-то? Берешь, говорю. Берешь. Через силу, значит, берешь. Да пошла ты. Глупая какая. Ты что, издеваешься? Я плачу.
Where is it? Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer. What can you see? Go to it. It's not safe. Don't go near it.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Привет. Возможно. Сегодня нет. Вообще да. Вот это прикол.
It's another world. Another world. It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here. Can we stay? Let's stay here.
Запуска.
The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened?
Ну вот этот цвет мне нравится.
Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams.
У меня когда уже был
Night
включен
after
ОБС, ты
night,
подписался и
Baldur
чуть
dreams of his own death.
не умерла, блин,
And
от
the
инфаркта.
gods fear for his
Звуки
life.
такие внезапные.
So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison,
Zaya.
sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Все? Договорил? Нет, мне эта дверь что-то мне мешает, дверям страшно какая-то.
Dillion is in there. Don't forget. You can feel it. You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion. He's waiting for you. He always said he's close. He cares about you. You can feel he's close. He loves you. You can feel his love calling you. Dillion. Dillion, we're here. Dillion. Dillion, we're nearly here. We're coming to find you, Dillion. What is the secret?
Сегодня, наверное, никаких.
Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't.
Не знаю, может, кто-то.
She can't.
Может, нет.
She will.
Вообще, ну, Дота там. Ведьмачок.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Сейчас. Где-то здесь. Нет? Я не знаю, что это такое. Так что скорее нет, чем да. Ага, а здесь ворота открыты. А там мост починен.
The gate is out. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go. Before he disappears. Dillian, don't lose him. Way too many times. Always let him disappear. Dillian, there he is. Quick.
Ну понятно, но я не в курсе вообще.
Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the Dillian under. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark.
Во-первых, надо вот эту фигню открыть.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further.
Где?
To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Где ты светишься?
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking them with sword and axe.
Тут
But he
наполовину
comes to no
мозаики,
harm,
наполовину.
whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young."
Я же ее вижу где-то. Точнее, она видит, а я не вижу. Зараза. О! Ну, во-первых. Так. Я помню ее отделение, помню. Тут экшен наполовину с вот такими мозаиками, типа буквами. Ну, тут что-то я... Блин. Где же она? Вот она ее где-то видит. Же. А вот я не вижу. Имя тупое.
Not in this world. Dillian didn't believe in the curse. Dillian believed in you.
Да, я поняла. Всё ясно. Мы выходим, выключаем, идем в другую сторону, включаем. О, жопа-то какая.
You broke him, you killed him. You couldn't see the darkness within you.
Немножечки. Ну тут экшен это драчки. Причем драчки такие нелегкие. Потому что там всего 2 кнопки надо нажимать, чтобы это. Короче, правильно нажимать. Что это? По-любому будет не дальше. Так, стоп нахуй. Не поняла. В смысле? Чё? Прикалываетесь?
You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
Мне же нужно был темный, правильно? Я ничего не поняла.
Look what happens to the things you love.
Фигня какая-то. Ага. Ну, тут открыто. И там везде... Я ничего не понимаю, что там.
Do you remember the way he stroked your
Ну,
hair?
я помню.
Do you remember the way he felt? Do you feel
Я в
safe?
курсе.
Dillian loves you.
Блин. А ну. Да где эта буква-то? Блядь, это слишком сложно для стримера. Открывайся. Открывайся.
Do you remember what it was to touch him?
А если я сделаю темноту, то дверь будет закрыта.
Dillian saved you. Dillian cared for her like no one else has. Dillian's the only reason she's still alive. You have to have
Но дверь закрыта. Я вижу парня, который мне нужен. Парень.
It's all your fault. You're cursed.
Такой же буква, нет? Так не канает? Блин, я что-то не могу сообразить, как из двух выключателей сделать
Things that are most
дорогу.
precious to you.
Ничего понять не могу. Подхожу сюда, здесь закрыто. Блин. Чё не так-то? Твою мать.
Your curse has claimed Dillian. Poor Dillian. He didn't know. He was kind. He believed you.
Ой, боже, у меня есть два выключателя. Один дверь открывает, короче, второй делает путь наверх. Мне нужно пройти наверх, но тогда двери будут закрыты. Что делать?
You are guilty.
Саша.
Was it worth it?
Если сделать открытые двери, закрывается путь наверх. Если открыть путь наверх, я не могу туда попасть, потому что закрыты двери. Ну, в смысле, двери тут, путь наверх там. Открывается лестница, закрываются двери. Открываются двери, закрывается лестница. Что делать?
Ну, что-то одно открыть.
Не могу. В смысле, блин,
She had light within her when she was alone.
что так сложно-то?
She is pure darkness.
Думай, рассуждай.
Вот смотри. Вот сейчас темно. Сейчас двери закрыты. Но вот там где-то какая-то лестница открыта. Вот там.
Ты туда не можешь пройти.
Да, потому что двери закрыты, смотри.
You killed him
Ну,
with
всё,
your love
побыло.
because he believed in you.
Блин, еще не переводят все до конца. Что-то про believe. Вот. А если, короче, сделать вот так?
Remember, Dillian. Do you remember the sound of his
Открыта
voice?
дверь. Я все пооткрывала, все, что можно. В смысле, я вот эту дверь расшиперила, там, или что? Открываю дверь, захожу, мне говорят, никак. Вот тут. Типа, в темноте надо сюда заходить, короче. И я понять ничего не могу. Какими волшебствами мне ее открыть?
He saw that she was strong.
Не знаю. Я же в эту игру не играл.
Блин. Их две одинаковых. В смысле, они стоят в разных местах, но делают то же самое. Да ё-моё, где эта хрень? Она по-любому надо мной. Вот на эту лестницу нужно, чтобы ее найти. Или чё? Ой, ты ж, блин. Выхожу. Выключаю, не могу попасть. Свет.
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way you felt?
Ничего. Очень сложная игра. Опять закрыто. Еще и субтитры не переводятся. На смысле сабов нет. Флаги какие-то непонятные. И опять я вижу Делеона и закрытую дверь. Да что не так-то?
He led you astray.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
This love has tortured you
And it tortures them.
Я не понимаю. Сайн.
You squashed it and strangled it.
The curse cannot be undone.
Еще не до конца говорят. В смысле, это половина не переведена. Они что-то говорят. Сайн, позови мятеж.
He doesn't know who killed him.
Блин, это какая-то хрень. Где я что не сделала? Вот где я что не сделала? Я не понимаю. Ой. Ты же... Я вообще думала, ты уснула.
Didn't she listen to her?
Не пишешь
She
ничего.
thought she could define.
Не, серьезно, вот эти две фигни, выключатели, они одинаково работают. То есть, если один включить, другой выключить, а потом наоборот, типа, нет, разницы никакой. Какой не включен.
Dillian saved you from harm.
Я ничего не понимаю. Здесь дверь закрыта, блин.
Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
Там та закрыта. Короче, либо двери закрыты, либо лестница. Я ничего понять не могу. Хрень какая-то. Ты смотрел все это время?
Dillian's in the tower.
Башня Делеона, что-то там бла-бла-бла-бла-бла-бла. Вот эта буква у меня над головой где-то. Нет? А ветки канают за букву? Они же также расположены. Тоже, да?
He saw that she was strong. Do you remember the way he touched
Скотина!
Senua? You've got to be kind to her.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark world.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
He's in the other world.
The dark world.
Without you.
Ну, уклони что-то.
Я уже сделала. Я там проходила 150 раз.
Не замечала? Она?
Да, можно и так сказать. Аж прям... Да. Так, что... нифига прикол, она вообще пропала. Даже нажимаю. Это было глупо. Я там стояла.
Я сайт подсказал.
Нет, он не подсказал. Он просто смотрел. Пипец. Сейчас. Спинка отдохнет чуть-чуть. Не, ну это вообще... Нельзя такие мозаики, блин, делать. Вау.
Where are you taking him? He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there.
Ну, это мы уже делали. Изи вообще. Я внутри теперь, а двери также заросшие, ну, камнями, что ли.
Loki makes a dot out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder.
Не
The
надо это.
blind god, Huth,
Саш,
is there.
вот такую штуку.
Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
It's all your fault. You're cursed.
Так ты что, правда смотрела или ты слушал? Молчал, блин. Наконец-то.
You broke him. You killed him. He couldn't see the
Стой,
darkness
парень.
within you.
Ты куда пошел? Ой, ты мерзкий такой.
The Northmen
Говорит, приди за мной. И убегает.
His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put
Мне
next to her
интересно, это на
husband.
самом деле мифология?
Pyre
Ну, в
is lit,
смысле?
sending the dead to hell.
Оно так и есть, типа?
The gods cannot accept this
И
death.
все скандинавы в это верят?
years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned.
Ну, в Вове есть вообще весь Хельхейм.
But the shadow of darkness never
Там
left her,
Хель в конце.
and she was caught between two
И
worlds.
сидит.
That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Nobody will love her now. Can you remember what love feels like? Look what happens to the thing she loves. She destroys the thing she loves.
Так, я вижу. Так. Че, не канает? Ну это же явно М.
You've killed him with your love because he believed
Нет, ну
in you.
серьезно. Это же, ну, почему не работает? Это же оно.
You have no chance for love now. Nobody will love you again. Ever again. You can. Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do. You have no
Нет, не работает.
Your curse has claimed Dillian.
Ну, ты будешь ее искать или что?
He didn't know. He was kind. Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed up. Didn't she say some trials to distract you? She could have set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? Laughing at you. What if they take you no closer to Dillian? Dillian, and you're letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle? You had that loved you. You squashed it, strangled it, flattened it. The curse cannot be undone. You let him stray. You should have listened to your father when you were young. He was the only one who didn't mind the
Так, а оно в другую сторону.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Baldur return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they found in a cave. Baldur was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Че, как светло.
Dillian undoes the curse. What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
Смотри, она не... А, нет, здесь накрашена. Короче, она была без черной руки, без макияжа, без болезни. Это я вижу. Стоп! Эй! Так нахер. Какого ли хрена? Какого хрена?
He's the reason she keeps fighting.
Но оно же в обратную сторону.
Dillian saved you from them. He saved you. He said all about wasting his time just delaying it. By minute. What does she think she's doing? You're special. You they mean nothing. Darkness within you. Special. Waste of time. It could all be a waste of her time. The gods are just playing. What if the gods are laughing at her? Messing with her. It wouldn't be the first time. Everything gets broken in the end. You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Ага. Ща.
Nobody will love her now. Can you remember what love feels like? Look what happens to the thing she loves. She destroys the thing she loves. He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her.
Чё ты изи? Вообще. Ой, глупая штука. Ладно, встань. Ладно, встань.
What if this is pointless? What are you doing? Why did you in a way that nobody else was? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere. What if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense? What if they're a trick? The gods were lying. You think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you. It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in the world. The gods. But it doesn't mean anything. The darkness and smoke is language you don't understand. Sinbel was right. You're wasting time. You're cursed. Quicker.
О, Сань.
Dillian!
Вообще-то мост был целый. Ну-ка. Сейчас ради прикола я попробую
He led you
включить на
astray.
желтый свет.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance. Listen to him. This love has tortured you,
Свет.
and it tortures them.
Потому что там мост целый в желтом свете.
He was kind to her.
А, ну, как бы да, понятно.
You were
Ну,
guilty.
ясно. Пешком пойду.
Was it worth it?
В смысле?
Ну там же мир обычный и ад.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld,
В аду ворот
and not doing upon the druids, like her father, Senua. I guess he took after his father.
Тихо, вот не отвлекай
Chieftain
давай,
who
все.
believed
Чуть
nothing
не
he couldn't
свалилась.
see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms,
Замолчи.
had to see the world through his eyes. Slowly,
Равновесие.
darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Very careful.
Равновесие. Держи.
Narrow bridge. There's a long way to fall.
Держи. Мамочки, как страшно это было вот сейчас.
It's not safe.
You're going to fall, careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua.
Эй! Эй! Что за херня?
Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have?
Что-то она слишком молодая для
She's
этого
so
программы, нет?
special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Все, кусок меча
You
есть?
did it, but there's more.
Изи, одна загадка.
There's more. You're tired, but you have to.
А сколько кусков-то?
There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be
4,
easy.
по-моему.
Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy.
Или 3.
Too much to do.
Ты бы видел,
I
какие
saw
тут
once
это?
plague strike northern lands of ice. It
Физически
was so terrible
Нет.
that not the oldest
Я
man
не
among
могу.
us could remember the like. Hundreds died.
Как ее, короче, это... Переходы вот эти
The sickness
всякие.
took nearly every person
Приближение
younger than 40
зрения.
and many older.
Как она
And where
смотрит,
dying
короче,
mothers
на
gave
меня,
birth,
а оказывается,
The
короче,
marks of
это она
the plague
смотрит
were
на
on the
свой
babes as
труп,
they came
блин.
out of the womb.
четко.
Там по-всякому.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels.
What is this place?
Вот она сейчас портанулась в другое место вообще.
creepy.
То есть она по-любому сама стоит на одном
Feels
месте.
wrong. It feels strange.
Вот все это время.
Where is it?
Болото
Where
какое-то.
are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be wrong. This place stinks. It's disgusting.
Мамка где?
Can't breathe. Can you smell the
Ну, мы вроде бы там же, вон он этот
It's too much.
мост.
Turn back. There he is. Dilius. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. Find He's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him. Don't let him disappear. The air. Where's it gone? Keep going. How do you find it? It's just a trial. It's just another test. You just have to It's a test.
Ясно.
Like your warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
Так, еще.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water... She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
Блин. Ну я тоже вижу арку, и чё? Мухи, гниль и все такое прочее. Что делать-то? Опять. Вот что опять делать? Так.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it. You have to fix it. How are you going to fix it? You can't get to the house. No, you have to find him. Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial. It doesn't finish until you get to the house. Before he disappears, Senua. You have to get in.
Блин. Ну, чини. Ай, кисуля. Ну твою мать! Тут же ж, блинство. Я не могу попасть. Он не чинится. Не собирается в кусочки. Скотопад. Вон оно чё. С этой стороны. Так. Ой, блин! Залазь. Залазь. Точка. Ну, блин. Залазь, говорю. Ой, не знаю. Это...
Up the tower. You have to go to the top. The tower. How do you get to the tower? Find a way.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house
А что
and
именно?
goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Ну, мы с ней вчера сыграли в доту, вышли в 0. В смысле, одну проиграли, одну выиграли. Ага. Стоп.
That's it. You did it. She did too. It's not done yet. Just a small piece of
Ты
the
чё?
puzzle.
И чё меняется?
You found a way to climb the tower. The ladder. Quick.
Угу.
You can see it. Aligned to the truth. The bridge. She did it. You fixed the bridge. Fixed it. You passed the trial. Get to the house. You succeeded.
И эти штуки, главное, не светятся, такие мерзкие вообще. Ужасные. Чё он синий? Эй! Отпусти меня, ебучий спайс. Что за хуйня?
Senua,
Эй,
come to me.
парень!
Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Бойся.
Where is he? Find him. You have to find him. The runes.
There was a Northman called Grettir, big, red-haired, immensely strong, but he was afraid of the dark. It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside into darkness and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the doorframe, but it gave way.
Ты чё боишься? Не ссы, все будет нормально. Чё произошло вообще? Чё? Это я поняла. У меня, по-моему, дальше локтя не растет.
It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die. You're dying. The burning has begun. The burning. The burning has begun. Go to the gate. There they are. The ruins. You can get through. Don't let it see you. It is. Go towards it. Run. Find it. Focus. Focus.
Хватит ходить.
Can you hear him? You're lost. Rooms. You have to find them. Where are you? You're lost. Where are they? It looks the same.
Мать моя. Еще бы знать, куда бежать-то. Где фокус? Где, блин? Твою мать! В смысле, блин, а где там фокус-то был вообще? Знать бы еще, куда я зашла. Тут даже меча говорит нет. Значит, я по кругу бегаю. Пытаюсь от огня убежать. Да быстрей! Не паникуй только! Бежим, 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 бежим! Бежим, говорю! Бежим! Сейчас, погоди ты. Короче. Так, стоп. Это же центр был. Нет? Ну нет, убеги! Я заблудилась. Блин. Вроде лестница была возле центра, наверное.
It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. You'll die. Felix, you're dying. Run! Run now! Run! It's not safe here. Run! Senua, you don't run. Your sword. You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? To defend yourself. Creature, you can't defend yourself. It's still vulnerable. They're coming.
Бежи. Он же был еще раз надать куда-то. Нет, возможно. Да. Теперь туда. Ага, хер. Ну? Так. Эй! Ой, ты глупая. Беги давай быстрее. Я заблудилась. Твою мать. Нет. Вот же лестница, нет? Значит, здесь где-то ворота были. Быстрей! Все? У нее выше локтя уже. Ой, боже, страшно-то как.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Загадки с каждым разом все сложнее и сложнее.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
А здесь мы сделаем перерыв. А может даже и это самое. Такое. Так-то почти 2 часа. Ну, перерыв-то точно. Пусть не шепчут.
Game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
Кирилл, ты там? М? Угу. Так. Мы собрали 2 куска меча. Кажется. Что это делаем? Идем еще? Сколько их всего? Их будет 3. Нет, 4. Ой. Может, половины хватит на сегодня? Или что?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn. And it would be the death of
ты завтра днем это...
Let me tell you about the sword.
Днем, короче, можно продолжить, пока Дениса нет.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she? It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspired to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning. Dead in the air, you can feel the dead. Do this. Turn back. Why would you bring her here? Why would you do something so dangerous?
Сейчас глянем, что тут делать вообще. Ну, судя по всему, 4 осколка. Потому что я больше не заметил. красиво. Что сейчас будет? Страшно нахрен. Факел-то поможет, да. Угу.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Можно я не пойду?
What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me? Just wait there. I'll find you.
This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
Мы отсюда пришли, правильно? Правильно.
I'll find him.
Ладно.
What was that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him?
Where is he?
He sounds like he's getting further away.
Have you lost him?
You're going the wrong. Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
It's too scary.
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way.
Think. Focus. Use your mind.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers once again.
Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be another way. You don't recognize it?
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
She doesn't recognize it.
Yes, you do. You know.
She doesn't.
Listen for his voice.
Направо я заблужаюсь.
Where are you? I can hear him.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Does everything look the same?
Looks the same.
Something's different. Look for clues.
What is it?
What's different?
There's a clue.
Light the torch.
Light it.
Look for the torch. Light it.
What can you see? It'll help you see.
Угу.
Where are we?
She has no idea.
We're going round in circles.
You have fallen in.
You think that sound is Dillian's voice? It's a trap.
It's not him.
It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
lost without him.
That doesn't sound good. What's in there? What is it? A secret room. There are bars. How do you get in there? How does she get in there? Maybe you can't. There's no way in. Find a way. There has to be a way. Find a way.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Сейчас будем драться. Сейчас будем драться.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Ну и что ты такое? Вот, она опять без макияжа. Привет.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through.
No, Dad, it's me.
Я собака,
I think
ты
I can beat
собака,
him.
все собака.
In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief fencer.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No
Спасибо.
boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Все? Чё ты, Изи, вообще?
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories are ghosts. They belong to the gods.
Так, стоп, как
They're eating you
запустите?
from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They think they want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind.
Ну так если это было изи,
Take it. The
значит
memories were
сделано.
yours, but they're the gods now.
Блин, чё вокруг все обходить, что ли?
It's disappearing with your memories.
А что, если я попытаюсь его достать из 3 кусков? Обходить вокруг, ну блин, я не хочу обходить. А, вон. Так, ну берем последний кусок, короче, и хватит на сегодня.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom.
Не, ну если это было изи, ты вообще смотрел?
There can be wisdom. Only by giving.
Я думал, драться хоть будем. А то это... Чем мы не драемся вообще?
And pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
Breathe.
Good. Then there is a way out.
Ну, я
I
его
can't
вижу,
tell
вон
where
он.
it comes from.
Yes, you can.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Что, мы лампочки зажигаем? У меня глаза сейчас вытекут просто. Вот такого.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it. Senua, I'm losing you. Come back to me. Come back. Do you hear me? Come back to me, Senua.
Я не могу на это смотреть, у меня сейчас глаза реально потекут. У меня слеза уже течет от такой. Но там темно. И надо Нет. Ты посмотри на это. Иди глянь. Да тут не просто темно. Иди посмотри.
So sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Я умираю, короче.
It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of it. It won't let me go.
Senua. My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. I'm no coward. Prove that to me in the warrior tribe. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
Я не могу на это смотреть, просто не могу. Физически это очень больно.
Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day.
Для глаз.
We need people like you.
Okay. I'll do my best.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here.
There's a waterfall. I can't go on this way.
Then look for another
There's
way.
no escaping the
Tell
past
us
in this
how.
place. And so she's forced to relive it.
Don't be afraid.
To what end? Tillian, there's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
Это ужас. Твою мать! Сколько этих хуёвин здесь? Быстренько, быстренько, быстренько бежи. Да сколько можно? Я не могу уже. Я вообще уже ни хера не вижу. Пожалуйста.
The darkness is testing you. You are in control.
Заебись.
There's a well.
Don't
Нет, ну я не хочу.
Help me.
Да, пожалуйста, скорее. Я не могу на это смотреть. Ужасно.
Yes, I can see you too.
А ну-ка не прекращай гореть. Фу, блин.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me? Yes. Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
Не, на этом мы, пожалуй, закончим. У меня, короче, так устали глаза за эти 5 минут, что вообще капец.
For the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
You've done it. You did it. The warrior trials.
Ладно, видимо, может быть, сейчас будет GeForce все-таки.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
Чего? В смысле? Я не поняла, о чем ты. О чем ты? Не, у меня просто, блин, глаза устали очень за этот путь. Вообще, блин, пипец. И я все равно не поняла, о чем ты. Разъясни. А, нет, этому, ну, светлячку Диллиону. Он погас, типа, на долю секунды, и я ему сказала, чтобы он не переставал гореть.
And she saw a way out. To leave her past behind and become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
Years later, with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. A plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us!
You have blood on your hands!
Так, разминаем пальчики. Сейчас будем драться, наверное.
They're coming for you now. They're coming. They're coming to get you. Hold your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold the heavy strike. Hold it. Hold your heavy strike. Unleash the sword. No, she needs to focus in back. The mirror. The mirror.
Ладно, ничего страшного. Все что ли?
In the sea of corpses.
Так.
The corpse waved through itself over the ones I love.
Я думаю, надо
The
заканчивать.
ship broke up under them.
Здесь прям.
The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields.
А
Their
зачем?
memorial stone is sacred. Come
Ох
not
ты ж
here
твою
with a
мать!
sword. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
Ой, ужас. О боже. Фу, блин. Фу. Не, ну короче, это, нафиг. Эта сцена, короче, с темнотой, это вообще капец. Это не для моих глаз. Они так устали. Чисто за 5 минут, блин. Ну, короче, я думаю, здесь прям же можно, да, выйти? Ну, в смысле, посередине. Надеюсь, ничего не откатится. В общем, это... завтра днем. Что ты думаешь насчет завтра днем продолжить? Типа встану, пожру и это... Ну, там, во сколько? Часов в 9. В Москвы, в смысле. Или что? Не знаю. Вечером я вряд ли смогу. Если только совсем чуть-чуть, там часик, например. Потому что утром нам, типа, валить. Ну, в смысле, вечером. Я имею в виду вечером московским, типа, нашей ночью. Вот так, как сегодня, я не смогу сейчас, типа, 4. Мне всем вставать. Ну, короче, это. Я подумаю. Вот. Ну, пока. Это у всех праздники. Все, короче, давай. Всем спасибо, кто заходил.